Hello everyone watching at home. Welcome again to Night.com TV. My name is Abisola Alawode, and today in the house we have. Introduce yourself. Just tell yourself. Tell people who they are watching, who they are looking at presently.
Tell them who you want to interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have rising comedian in the building, Baba Di Baba. I hope I said that well.
Yes,
Baba Di Baba. And if you follow things, if you follow trends, you know his name has been in the news in recent weeks for his statement he made, which he denied giving, but later accepted that he made the statement. He made that statement talking about why he's going to marry a woman. He cannot marry a woman who he cannot lay his hands on. Today he's here to explain what exactly he meant by that statement. Welcome to Night.com TV, Baba Di Baba. Welcome. You're very, very welcome. Good afternoon.
So when I look gentle, I don't look like somebody that can beat a woman, Abi. Do I look like somebody that can beat a woman?
That's why you're here to explain. Okay. So tell us what happened. Why did you make that statement, and why did you deny making it? But you later came back to say, I made that statement. What happened exactly?
Okay. What happened was that I made that statement on Rant HQ. Rant HQ is a page on Facebook where promiscuous women, wayward women go to promote what they do, go to promote the evil they do, and it's annoying. You know, as a young boy who is not married and I want to get married, when I see those things, that is why we can't even find wives in Nigeria anymore because of this thing. Now, women wake up in the morning and they write, must a woman cook? Other women will join them. A woman is not supposed to cook. Then who is supposed to cook? Now, why our young girls don't cook anymore because of what they see prominent women writing nonsense on social media. There was one woman wrote something on that same page that if a man cheats, people will not count it as anything. But if a wife cheats, it will look as if she has killed her mother-in-law. All the women started supporting her. Now, so come on cheating. Married women. Now, this is the reason why marriages don't work anymore. And people don't know. And if you say the truth, their husbands will come and attack you without even knowing that you're even referring to their wives. On Facebook, somebody added me to a matchmaking group. A matchmaking group where you have single girls and married women. What they do, all these women wake up in the morning and they write, the guy they met yesterday, they slept with one guy yesterday, they had good sex yesterday. I'm like, married women, what are you people teaching these young girls? And these women are supposed to be the one coaching the young girls for us to come and marry them. So that when they now wrote, why are you the people coaching the girls I want to marry? Is this what these girls are supposed to be learning, that you married women are sleeping around? I was blocked from that group. Now, this Rant HQ, that was the same thing they wrote, that they were writing nonsense. So now that day, I saw those posts out of annoyance, and I wrote, I can't marry a woman I cannot beat. Especially now that women are wayward, because these women want to legalize this thing. And their husbands don't know about it. All they know, because now, if you want to do evil, you will use a cover-up. All they do is women are fragile, women are this, women are that. Now, if you mention anything, all women want to do now is to kill men. If a man touch a woman, news go carry domestic violence. Women beat men every day, and nobody talks about it. Women kill men every day. News don't carry it. Women don't make noise about it. It's only when you slap, honorary saying, I will beat, I will, now make headline, But women are already beating and killing men. Now, I had to say that to draw attention on that page. I was blocked when I posted that thing. On the Rant HQ is a page that you don't just post, it will be approved. It was approved by the admin when I posted it. Now, those women came and attacked the admin. That why would you approve such posts? They said they're attacking the admin, attacking me, and the next thing, the post was deleted, and I was blocked from that group. And that, as somebody screen grabbed it and started posting it. Why I denied it was this. I made that post on Rant HQ. And the person posted it and they deleted Rant because if you screen grab something from a page, it will write Chidi Uzoma /Rant HQ. They removed this Rant HQ as if it was on my page. I posted it. I didn't post it on my page. I posted it on Rant HQ, where we have promiscuous women promoting prostitution.
Okay. I have to ask this question. Now you're claiming that these women on Rant HQ, on this site you're talking about, this page you're talking about on Facebook, are promiscuous and are promoting illegal activities. Yeah. How are you sure? Are you aware that the name of that site, of the page, means it's Rant HQ? And of course, you can rant about things that are affecting you. But why do you say, why did you say these women are promoting promiscuity?
They are promoting promiscuity because you can't be defending women sleeping around. You can't say, a married woman will say a man cheats. You not cheat. It's not a problem. Should a woman cheat?
Are you aware that whatever happens in a husband and wife's marriage is no other person's business?
Yes, it is supposed to be in their home, not bring it on Facebook. It is now my business because you brought it on a public page. You posted it there. Some of us that are still Christians, that are still born again, because most of those people, they are possessed people.
So you say you are a born again Christian?
Born again. That is why I don't support evil. I'm not scared of anybody.
You are a born again Christian?
Yes, born again.
And as a born again Christian, you feel threatening to beat up women is the only way you can attract attention to these kind of issues. Is that what it is taught in your own Bible?
No. If I had preached on that page, it would not be approved. If I had written so many articles to advise the women on that page, they don't approve it. So that morning, and I said, what will I even write for them to approve it? And I wrote that, boom, they just approve it, bam. So, then they attack me.
But that is, you are threatening your future wife. Don't you agree?
My future wife should be responsible.
Are you saying by typing something on a page?
Because I wrote, I cannot marry a woman I cannot beat, especially now that women are promiscuous. So now if my future wife will be promiscuous, she should be scared of me.
Are you admitting that you will beat up your wife?
I'm not saying I'm going to beat my wife. I just said that thing for women.
Then that means what you posted was wrong.
How is it wrong? I was trying to address those women there. Now let me explain something. This is where I want to go to. Now women are legalizing it, and their husbands are supporting them, not even knowing that their wives.
What exactly are they legalizing?
Prostitution, promiscuity, laziness.
How are they legalizing these things? Are you married, Baba the Baba?
I was supposed to be married. I'm supposed to be married.
If you are not married, what gives you the right to talk about marital issues or judge anyone unfairly and say this person is promoting this?
No, I have not judged any particular person. I have judged what I see on social media. Because I meet girls, a girl will be giving you, analyzing why a woman should not cook. I visit my female friends and I cook for them. So I don't see any big deal in women campaigning on social media, bringing food to cook, bringing it on social media to campaign against cooking.
So you feel as a woman, it is a natural right, it's a natural thing for the woman to belong in the kitchen.
For a woman to know how to cook. It's not even belonging to the kitchen.
So the fact that she doesn't know how to cook, it makes her less of a woman.
You are not a woman if you cannot cook. Take it or leave it. Because I am a man and I cook. Now, I believe these people copied it from the Western world. I have a lot of white friends. I chat with white people, we do video calls and they're in the kitchen cooking. Nigerian women don't want to cook again. Tell them to cook, they want to do campaign. Enter Facebook, must a woman cook. What is there in cooking? What is there in cooking? Now, my fight is this. If women want to legalize promiscuity, waywardness, laziness, and they want us to accept it, we don't have issues with you. My fight is this. I cannot use my money to marry you. If you want equal rights, nobody should do weddings anymore.
So you feel men and women are not equal?
For that equal rights that they fight for. If a man marries you, he bought you, whether you like it or not. Forget what those people are saying. Let me tell you, a friend of mine took loan to do wedding. Wait. My friend took loan to do wedding. The guy is wedding in May. This 2018 May. He's wedding in May. He bought yam October last year. The yam in the list. I was one that gave him money for otapia because of rats. May rat not chop the yam. Now, this guy will go through this hell and marry a woman, and that woman will come and be writing nonsense campaigning, say be feminist. If you're a feminist, don't tell your parents not to collect bride price. Tell them not to pay dowry. Just pack your load, move into a man's house. Be paying bills with him. Share the bills. If you are my wife and if I did not marry you, if I didn't pay your dowry, if I did not spend 1 naira before I bring you into my house, feel free to sleep with my gate man. because it's not equal rights.
So for you, hold on, Baba the Baba.
Feel free to sleep. I cannot use my money to marry you and you be telling me that I want to sleep with my gate man, want to do this, want to do that, I cannot cook. After I've spent money to marry you.
Please.
People do 419 to do wedding.
Okay, I understand.
419.
Baba the Baba,
People do
please calm down. Please calm down. Please calm down. We are just asking questions here. You've made a couple of statements which people feel they are incendiary. These are statements that should not be said in the 21st. And now hold on.
What statement in cooking? What is in cooking? What is in cooking?
Are you saying a woman should be reduced to just being in the kitchen, or if a woman cannot cook, it makes her less of a woman?
Excuse me. I work. You can ask my friends. I get back home as late as 1 p.m., 1 a.m. in the morning, and I cook. What is the big deal in cooking? I don't eat mama put. I cook. I grew up cooking. I started cooking in primary 6. My son is 3 years old. He can select beans. He's 3 years old. My son can off the gas. What is there in cooking? You have to train your children. These people are not training their children. If you talk, they go say, you're too harsh on women. You're too harsh on... And now it is even their husbands that are even attacking me. Let me tell you, those men who on social media are writing nonsense, that a woman should not cook, those ones are looking for who to sleep with.
Are you saying a man who says a woman should not cook is saying nonsense?
He's talking nonsense.
Why is he saying nonsense?
Let me tell you, because they are deceiving themselves. I know many men who write rubbish on Facebook. A woman is not supposed to cook. A woman is not a slave. And they have side chicks that cook for them. Now, why are you fooling us? Why are you deceiving yourself? Most of all those men, because I know many men who sleep in the club. Okay, I worked in a beer parlor when I came to Lagos. I know a man till today, that man does not go home. He will tell me, hi, if you want to marry, I know somebody that used to call me, if you want to marry, be careful. Many married men are regretting getting married. They are regretting marriage. And they are stuck there. Not because they love the woman, because of the money you use in marrying her. Because you can't spend millions in wedding and you divorce. If you pursue this woman, how do you raise money to marry another person? Okay. And you end up in a domestic violence. I don't speak that English.
Baba, let me ask you one question. You mentioned your son. Yes. So that means you have a fiancé presently.
I don't have any fiancé. I don't have anybody.
What happened to the boy's mother? The boy's mother?
She's where she is now.
Oh, hope it's not okay. Yes. Now she's where she is now.
We're not married. We're not dating. We're not going to get married.
Since you do not have a girlfriend, or you don't have a fiancé, or a wife, or a living woman, what makes you the best person? What makes you the best person to come out and say women belong in the kitchen?
I didn't
what makes you the right person to comment on issues that have to do with marital affairs?
Because I am single because of what women are doing.
So a woman is responsible.
Let me give you another analogy. Facebook, social media is the easiest way to run mad. When I post on Facebook that I'm in the market, somebody will tell me, go amare. Somebody will comment, go marry me and say, go amare. If you say you're cooking, they will say, go amare. Now, if you now complain, my wife is not cooking, they will not say, is she your house help? Which confusion? They are confusing us. You said I should go and marry so that woman will cook for me. Now, if you're not complaining that the woman is not cooking, they will ask, is she your house help? Then why are you saying I should marry? Why should I marry?
Are you saying every woman, the crowning glory for every woman is marriage?
Marriage. I'm not saying everyone should marry. I'm not saying you should get married.
Going back to your earlier,
married, you should be able to add value to that marriage, because women. Okay, now
peradventure, if you get married and your wife cannot cook, she has not added any value to your life.
Now this is another angle. Now, people marry for different reasons. Now, some people. I know a friend that got married on their honeymoon. He camped another girl. He can't even sleep with his wife because he doesn't like the girl. He just liked her because of money. And he's married, he's not even seeing the money. People marry for different reasons, just like women marry because of their family problems.
So for you, if you want to marry now, that food you just want to chop.
I want to eat.
That's the only reason you're getting married.
I want to eat. I'm working, I want to eat.
That's the only reason you're getting married.
For me.
That's why you're getting married.
I want to eat. I need food.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. You've been hearing Baba the Baba share his thoughts on this particular issue. Remember, he made some comments about women and why they need to cook and why they must cook. Please, let's take a couple of questions. Right now, we have a lot of people are watching this interview, but let's just take a couple of questions. This is from Ogaga Joan. She says, okay, she's from Della. I don't even know. Okay, let's just move on. Prince Obina says 90% of Western world, women in the Western world are baby mama. Very soon, the same thing will be happening in Nigeria. Now, okay, Ethel says, oh, this comment. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone. But now you're saying women and being in the kitchen. Describe the kind of wife you want to marry.
Okay, I want to marry a woman. Okay, let me tell you how marriage occurs to me. When I come back home in the night and I feel like, wow, going into the kitchen, because I don't eat mama pot. Going into the kitchen is stressful. I was like, if I had a wife, she would have cooked for me. Sometimes when I wake up in the night and I feel like talking to somebody, I'll say, well, if I had a wife, I would have talked to somebody. Women of these days are not people you can talk to.
That means you are not married to a woman of this day.
So that is why many boys are not ready to get married. They just want to get girls pregnant.
Let's not digress. Describe the wife you want to marry.
The wife I want to marry, you must know how to cook. You must enjoy cooking. If you cannot cook, you must be ready to learn.
Now let me hold on.
You must enjoy to cook. If you cannot cook, I can teach you. I can cook for my wife. I'm not saying that my wife must always be in the kitchen. What I'm fighting is this idea of women coming out to say a woman is not supposed to cook. My father used to cook for my mom. In my house, we had rotation. My dad would cook at weekends because my mom was a teacher. After teaching, you go this. So now she goes through a lot of stress. So she cooks only at weekend. My dad cooks after work in the evening. I started growing up. We started cooking. My mom stopped cooking when I was 15 years because I was the one cooking in the house. My mom stopped cooking. We were all trained. So people don't train their children anymore. Yeah, I don't want to marry again. No. I don't want to marry.
Just describe your wife.
Yes, if that woman is available, a woman that can cook, you are prayerful, and I'm good to go.
Okay, now I have to ask a question. You've been saying it that cooking is the most important thing for you in marriage, and you say you are a born-again Christian. I said prayer. I mentioned prayer now. How does the two connect? As a born-again Christian, you're not even talking about how you want her to. How does the two connect? Cooking and being born again.
Okay.
No. Not cooking and being born again, but insisting that your wife must know how to cook. Are you saying other women who are presently married that don't know how to cook, that they are not offering anything in their homes? Or are you saying if your wife was
husbands have side chick that cook for them?
How sure are you of this?
Okay, let me tell you one story. There's a woman. There was something happened of recent. One popular gospel artist. Where they preach, and his wife is a motivational speaker, is like a pastor, so they go advise people. They've not had kids for many years, and she'll be saying, my husband loved me like that. Now lie. Other people that are saying, of recent, she knew that her husband had about 5 children outside. All those men that are saying, my wife, a woman that is not going to cook, they are deceiving women. I will not deceive anybody.
Okay,
I need food.
Baba, let me just take this comment. This is from Emmanuel Alifa. Emmanuel says, for me, I think there's no special or specific law on who should cook in the house. If you love each other to the point of marriage, then you should be able to stand in for each other in any place of lapses. Do you agree with this?
Now, in this case, what I'm fighting is women saying that they will not cook. That's what I'm saying.
But if they insist that they will not cook, does that make them less of a woman?
If my wife decides not to cook, I will divorce. I'll go and collect my money from my parents. I can't take it. Okay, why do I want to get married?
Okay, now let's go back to your earlier statement where you mentioned that you only said that you were going to beat up a woman just because you wanted to make a point. That is domestic violence. There's no way you want to see it.
Let me tell you something about this domestic violence.
And at this point, I'd like to mention to our viewers watching at home that Night.com in any way does not support issues of this nature. We do not support domestic violence in any form, in any way. So now explain
let me tell you something. If girls that know me will know me that I have been beaten by women. I have not beaten any woman before. Women are the one beating me. Forget all this.
Why are you even using that in this 21st century, in this time and age? It's not a joking matter. It's not a joking matter.
My wedding was cancelled and nobody understood the story until I played a CCTV footage for them. I had to mount camera. I went through hell. Now people will be like, because nobody know the story. You just hear say, I just cancel wedding.
Baba, are you
now,
justifying domestic violence?
I'm not. I said somebody they beat me. I said just fine.
That is domestic violence. That is domestic violence.
In Nigeria, in the Nigerian context, is when a man beats woman.
That's not true.
When woman beats woman, we don't hear about it.
That's not true because you don't hear about it. You can't say that.
They don't make noise. They don't talk about it. It's only when man beats woman, domestic violence.
Baba, you cannot say that. Domestic violence happens to each sex.
Let me tell you something. I don't support domestic violence, and that is why I am not married. That was why I canceled my wedding. A woman that is always wanting to fight me.
Because you were being abused, that's why you stopped the marriage.
Yes. Whenever I'm married, don't they threaten me? I could just, maybe I just say something, I just carry ball to. All these girls will say I'm a street gay. I say, go do your street for your street. Not for my house, I canceled wedding. After sharing wedding card,
but you got to a stage where you were going to make her your wife. Didn't you notice all these things beforehand?
Now, people will say, this because of this is what you want. There are things you cannot tolerate. And ladies pretend. Okay, last year, ladies pretend a lot. Until when God decided.
Don't men pretend?
Men pretend. So
you know they pretend?
No, our problem now, now woman, now we can't discuss here. Let women discuss.
If you are talking about women, give your examples of yourself too, because we are all human beings.
Yes. Now let me explain. This pretense people talk about. I want to get married. Why? Okay, I'm under pressure to get married. I am under pressure. My father calls me every day to get married because my younger ones are all married. I'm the only person because they are all ladies and they train them, so they are cooking well for their husband. I'm the only boy. You understand? So my sisters are cooking for their husbands. My wife must cook for me.
That's the reason why your wife must cook for you.
No, what I'm saying, I cannot go back home now. Okay, I came and I told you that I'm not eating since morning because I had to wake up early morning to make this interview.
If you must, Baba, hold on. Hold on. Now I'm glad you mentioned a full-time housewife. You are a comedian.
Yes.
And you're earning. You're well-to-do. If food is more important, if food is important, why don't you just get
the house help? Cook. Now, food is my weak point. Any woman that cooks for me must have baby for me. So now if I'm married and I have a house help, I will get her pregnant. Yes. So if my wife cannot cook for me, let her just leave me there because I will impregnate my house help.
Because of food?
Yes.
I'm asking this question again. So you are well-to-do. There is no need.
I cannot get the cook when I have a wife. My wife is supposed to cook what I want to eat.
Are you aware of this? The hashtag wife not slave. You are describing what you are describing.
Your wife is not a slave. I work every day to make money for you. Do you know what I go through to make money?
Are you saying you must marry a fool? Are you saying you must marry your wife must be a full-time housewife? Because if she's working, this arrangement cannot work.
No, let me tell you something. I work. I'm always busy. If you come to my house now, I have one tray of onion. I cook. I don't eat my food. I get back home at 1 a.m. and I enter the kitchen and cook. Not be noodle. I cook soup. So now there is no excuse. My mother was a teacher. In those days in the village, not be Lagos. She was a teacher. She would trek. I don't know how they calculate kilometers. Maybe from like Ikeja to Onipan. Our school. She would trek to school.
This was years back.
Years back, she would still cook for us, and she was a farmer.
How does this speak of your character if you are quantifying your wife by what happened years back to what is happening presently?
What I'm saying is that I still have those qualities in me.
Those are not qualities.
Let me tell you, those are not qualities.
Those are not qualities.
That is why people are going through hell. Let me tell you something. Many people in their marriages are suffering, and they are not saying anything. They come on social media to deceive.
So you feel the issue of food is the main problem for them? Or cooking?
Everybody have their problems. You understand? Some men don't like their wives because their wives cannot provide money. Some men get married because of money. I want to marry because of food. Some men fall in love with you when they say they drive big car. They want to dupe you. I don't need any woman's money. I need food.
Okay.
So I need food. Everybody have what they want. I want food. Food.
Okay, this comment is from Prince Charles Ugoji. He says a woman should cook for her husband. Her husband should be able to provide the money. In a situation now, you've not answered my question earlier. In a situation where you have your wife working, would you like to get married to a full-time housewife?
I can't even marry a wife that will not work. Or else something happens, she loses her job.
Okay.
My wife must work.
Yes. If she's working and she gets back to the house 9, 10, the same time you do, you still expect her to go. You cannot buy food from a restaurant.
Let me tell you something. Cooking is my hobby. I can cook for my wife. If I get back home before my wife, I will cook.
That's not the
Now,
question.
weekends, we are home at weekends.
That's you are
cook.
Baba, let us not digress. The question,
my
please.
campaign is women that are saying that they will not cook. Even jobless women join them for this campaign. No.
I understand you. That's
jobless women are
you are the one leading my line of questions now.
Yes.
You said it yourself that you must marry a wife that works, and I'm putting it to you that perhaps your wife comes back from work one day, let's say 9 o'clock, tired.
I will cook
Would
for
you
her.
insist? No, and you are also tired. You are a comedian. You go for show all the time. You come back and you tell her both of you are tired. Is it not just common sense to go to hold on,
Like
please? Hold on, please.
I have told you that
let me answer my
tired.
question. If both of you are tired and you're coming out from an event and you just see corn or boli for road, you just buy. Say, baby, I cannot cook when I get home because I'm tired. And you know she's tired. Are you telling me you will still insist that she gets up and go into the kitchen to make you a meal?
Let me tell you something. If we are both tired, we can buy whatever we bought on the road. We can
But you just mentioned you don't eat outside.
Wait, see, that is boli now. That one, but no, I can't go to Mama Put and start eating rice.
What is the difference between what you buy on the road and the...
Wait, what I'm telling you is this. Boli is like appetizer. I don't know what English people call it. I cannot eat a normal food that I wake up in the morning now. I want to eat breakfast, go to a fast food and eat breakfast. I can eat food in a fast food if I go for a meeting, but not because I am hungry. My wife must give me food. If my wife is busy, I can cook for her. My campaign is these women coming to say that they cannot cook. That's my campaign.
Now, this comment is... Hold on. This comment is from Emily. Emily says you sound ignorant about this particular...
Who is
Emily? Emily,
a woman or a man?
Emily obviously is a woman. She says you sound ignorant.
All these women don't have home training. You cannot come... Okay. This campaign now is food. Now, a woman is coming to attack me for saying that women should cook. What is there in cooking? What is there in cooking? Okay,
Baba de Baba, now before we go, don't you feel you should apologize for using violence or threatening violence?
For what violence?
That's when you said you will beat, you cannot marry a woman you cannot beat. That you are saying, that what, hold on, what you are saying...
in English has different meanings.
Baba, please do not attempt to play.
In cooking, I can beat you in this.
Baba de Baba, it's ironic.
That was English.
It is ironic.
That was English.
Baba de Baba.
That was the meaning.
Hold on. That's the context he used.
Yes.
But let me just tell you something. You're a comedian who is trying to make light of this situation. But believe me, it is not. Hold on. Now, you coming out to say you cannot marry a woman you cannot beat. Because women these days are promiscuous. Don't you feel you should apologize for such a statement? Because, because you are threatening violence against women.
Wait. I should apologize because I said that women are promiscuous.
No?
Okay, the beating.
Yes.
Okay, I cannot marry because women are promiscuous. I remove beating.
Why? Don't digress. I asked you a question directly. Do you feel you should apologize for that statement because it was wrong?
What should I apologize about?
I'm just telling you because you threatened.
I am not sorry about what I said. I'm not beaten any woman before.
But you will beat in future.
I'm not beating any woman before.
But you aim to beat in future.
Aim to beat.
That's what your statement is saying.
I'm not putting words on my mouth. I'm not
putting any words in your mouth. I'm saying what you said word for word. That's why I'm asking you.
I should apologize,
do you feel? I'm not asking you to apologize because
I don't feel sorry about what I said.
Okay.
But if you want me to apologize, I apologize. But I am not sorry.
Apology and sorry. What's the difference?
I am not apologetic about the apology.
My brother, let's not digress.
We're not digressing anything. No. My problem is food. All these women that are fooling people up and down, their husbands have girls that cook for them. All these men that say, my husband don't bother, he's a nice man. He gets side chick. Okay, to avoid why I'm campaigning is this. Our side chicks can cook for us. But I don't have money to marry a woman and be taking care of side chick. I want to have one woman in my life. So what my side chick should give to me, my wife should give it to me. All right?
Which is food.
Bride price will go share.
Which is food.
Save small for side chick.
Which is food.
Yes.
All you want your wife to bring to your marriage is food.
That is what I want.
No prayers, no advice, no happiness.
No.
Just bring food.
If you pray for me every day, you don't cook for me, I will not be. God will answer that prayer.
So your own God's blessings on you depends on food.
Okay. We'll just wake up in the morning. My wife will do morning devotion. We'll read Bible. Then I'll go and meet my side chick to give me food. Is that the kind of home the woman wants? Okay, like I have said it, that we don't have problem. Many men are tired of fighting. They don't want to fight because if you talk now, they will say you have talked. That is why we now have side chicks. And it is these girls that are grooming that are our side chicks. Those girls that they are deceiving, they are the ones sleeping with their husbands. So we are happy about it.
Now, okay, this question is from sorry I'm cutting you short. This question is from Slick Lady. Slick Lady says you are not a husband material because a husband will not even mention or attempt or even use it as a joke of beating his wife.
I'm not ready to marry her. I can't marry her. Let me tell you something. All these women, it's as if they have a team of people who, if they want to promote anything, once they're against that thing, those people will just spread the rumor. They will go about on every page attacking you. I know them. I am out to say the truth, and I'm not scared of anybody. Women
are you saying...
Women go and cook. It's our culture. Cook for us. We want to eat.
How is it our culture? Explain that to me.
We grew up, our mothers grew up cooking for us. Our parents were also cooking. But my problem is women campaigning that they
are you saying even during the time where you were growing up, I understand you. Are you saying, let's not even talk about promiscuity.
Now food now.
You have said it that if your wife does not cook for you, she's free to sleep with a gate man. That's what you said earlier.
If my wife does not cook for me, no. I said if I did not pay money to marry you. Okay, initially, I wanted to marry a Yoruba woman.
Okay.
Yeah, let me tell you this gist. I wanted to marry a Yoruba woman because they said that Yoruba people return dowry. I didn't know that it's that 200 naira dowry that they usually return. Because I thought that if you marry a Yoruba person, they will return. Like when they say, we not sell our pikin, we return everything. I thought they would return money for all. Money for the DJ, money for MC. Is that dowry 200 naira that they usually I would have married a Yoruba girl if they used to return everything. Because people are forcing me to marry. Now, what you discuss yourself? What would you talk for enter marriage?
Now, what do you talk? Now you use enter marriage now.
Marriage. No, you ask more question before I enter this marriage matter. This is what I'm saying. Women are saying that men cheat, that they want to cheat us also. We don't have problems with you.
You don't have. If your wife, you don't have a problem.
You want to cheat? No, fine. If I didn't pay to marry you, you are free to cheat. My problem is if your husband is cheating. He has a baby outside. He will train the baby with his money. Your wife will get pregnant for your gate man. Say, hang the picking for your neck. You'll be training. Get pregnant for my gate man and tell me, baby, this particular baby is not yours.
How would you react? Baby. You are saying this because this is not happening.
I will clap for her. Instead of paying training a child that's not mine. Many men are training children that are not theirs. Those men who are not on social media should go on Facebook. Should start going on social media and they monitor their wife and see what their wives do. I have a lot of nude pictures on my phone. Married women sending me nonsense every day. And they are married. Most of these
married women send you unclass pictures.
Married women disturbing my life. Now, all this is scaring me. And these are the women who are the so-called prominent women advising women, girls every day. They're the ones doing this nonsense. What are they advising our young girls?
So that's your point.
That is my point. These women cannot advise my future wife. They should not. Are you married?
No, I'm not.
They should not advise your future wife. We don't need advice. Even pastors are not even saying the truth. Why I stopped going for youth programs? Went for a youth program and we now asked the question: should a girl cook? This one now, youth program now. The person now said, "How can you cook for somebody that is not married to you?" Because if you say something to praise boys don't clap, but women can clap. So pastors like ovation. So he now said, why will you marry somebody that you are not? Why will you cook for somebody that you are not married to? That you shouldn't cook for somebody. Now I now ask the pastor, what is the sin? Is it a sin to cook? He said no, but cooking can lead to sin. I now asked him, how does cooking lead to sin? He now said that after your girlfriend has cooked for you, you will start admiring the food. From that place, you will not sleep with her. And I asked the pastor, okay, so is it sex that is the sin? He said yes. And I asked him, now, can we sleep with girls? And I asked him that, now that sex is the sin, those girls that cannot cook, that have been sleeping with us, should they cook now? Pastor became confused. Since sex is the sin, all these girls are sleeping with their boyfriends. And they cannot cook. Since sex is the sin, can the girls start cooking now? Pastor confused. That was how program ended. He could not defend it.
Okay, thank you very much, Baba Di Baba. Thank you very much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Night.com TV. We've been talking to Baba Di Baba, who made a controversial statement earlier. He's clarified his point and he shared his opinion on the particular topic. But before we go, we'd like him to tell us the statement he made earlier. We just want you to clarify it one more time before you go. That statement, you using the fact that you can beat, you don't want to marry. Tell us what you said exactly.
Okay, what I said and where I said it.
Where you wrote it, what you wrote.
I wrote it on Rant HQ
Okay,
page.
okay.
Now, I wrote, I cannot use my money to marry a woman that I cannot beat.
What exactly did you mean by that?
Especially now that women are wayward.
What exactly did you mean by I cannot marry a woman that you cannot beat?
It means that
so you are
I
saying,
cannot get married because I can't borrow money. People borrow money to do wedding.
Judging by what you said, are you saying if your wife is wayward or promiscuous, or she offends you, the next thing to do is beating?
Irony.
Oh, you are being ironical.
Yes, that. Okay, I use money married now. Use money, borrow money. People do a job. People steal. People do 419.
Yes, we know that.
Now you now marry and your wife is not useful to you. Your wife is not sleeping with your
So the next thing to do is to beat her up.
What I'm saying is that I cannot even marry.
You've not
I use my money to marry such a woman.
You've not answered your question.
I cannot beat a woman.
You cannot.
I cannot beat a woman.
Then why did you write
I was
that?
just being ironic.
Don't you feel you should apologize for that? For being ironical in a very
I made a statement and it is clear and have defended it now.
That statement is, you are still insisting.
I wrote it on a page where women were promoting.
Where you wrote
rubbish.
it is not the problem. The question now I'm asking you is, as Baba Di Baba, is what you said about beating up a woman, even because she's promiscuous or anything.
Okay, I should apologize, Abi. Okay, I am sorry, but I am not apologetic about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
This is me. I'm saying the
Baba Di Baba, one more question. What is the role of a husband to his wife?
A husband should be able to take care of the home, provide for the home. A husband should be able to comfort his wife. As long as your wife is okay with you, you are a husband. Okay.
What is the role of a wife to the husband?
Make me happy. So the
woman's job in her whole entirety is to make the husband happy.
Making me happy is like you support my career, you cook for me. This is making me happy is like a summary of what you should do.
So the primary role of a wife is to make her husband happy.
They should complement each other.
You're not answering the question. The primary role of a wife, which you mentioned, is to make you happy. So are you saying the primary role of your wife is to make you happy?
If I'm not happy, why am I in the marriage?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much for staying with us. Shout out to each and every one of us, everybody that has commented on this video. Remember that we respect opinions here, and we are always very civil in our interviews. You've heard from Baba Di Baba. But before we go, if you'd like to take advantage of our numbers on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere, all you need to do is just send an email address to the address rolling at the bottom of your screen. It is ads@corp.nige.com. That is ads@corp.nige.com, and somebody will get back to you. Remember, our prices are very, very pocket friendly. No one does it like we can on social media. My name is Abisola Alawode, and we've had comedian Baba Di Baba in the house. Any last words?
My last one is girls can cook, learn how to cook.
All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Till we come your way again next time, my name is Abisola Alawode.